else of seeing her. Very clean.
So on Her Majesty's Secret Service, the 6th Bond film in the franchise, not starring Sean Connery this time. He retired after You Only Live Twice, and I think he's New Zealand actor George Lazenby stepped into the role, and he was a non-actor. This was his first credited acting role, and he does a fine job, I think. He was a male model or something before that. Now, I've never liked this film. It didn't do particularly well when it came out. Review-wise, I just got mixed reviews, but it did actually okay in the box office. I think it made about $80 million or something on an $8 million budget. Not as much as the film previous to this, but not bad overall. But I just find this film really dull. It's so long, it's over 140 odd minutes, and it's just a boring movie. It really is. The plot is terrible, with this kind of Blofeld with this female assassins going to kind of make the plants of the earth infertile or something like that, some nonsense like that. It's just nonsense. I mean, it's very talky, this film as well. There's loads of talking in it, and there is action. As you can see, there is action, but it's not that great, I don't think. And it's kind of spread out over the movie and kind of squashed it into the end of the movie. And I mean, George James is pretty good in it. He is pretty good. I have to say, he's pretty good in it. I think it's obviously imitating Connery in it. You can tell he's kind of imitating Connery, and he's got a lot of the Connery mannerisms and that. But he does a fine job. I think there's too much of the romance in it as well. Bond getting married in this film is just a step too far for me. And there's too much of that. It takes over the movie too much. Diana Rigg's lovely and she's great in the part as well, but I think it just overshadows the whole film too much for me. I thought Telly Savalas was pretty average as well as the Merlin. Didn't do a great job, I don't think. Maybe the script didn't help him. It's a very mechanical, flat script. Just there's lots of padding in this film, lots of scenes that really don't need to be there. You've got the whole scene with the ski lodge with all the assassins and the women and that, and Bond as the herald, Hillary. I mean, with the kilt, it's all a bit too goofy, too jokey for me. I know it's meant to be funny, but it's just a bit too stupid. And it goes on forever and doesn't really add anything to the movie. That you could cut 20 minutes of this film and you wouldn't miss any of the plot easily. It's very stylish, so it does look really nice. And there's a great score by John Barry, I have to say. That music with the ski chase is just really great. And what else can I say about the film? It's just a very dull movie. It really is. Even the action, when it kicks in, is not that great. It's pretty formula for me. Film does cry out for a familiar face of Connery or Moore, I have to say. Although I think it's still a very boring, dull movie. But it does feel like a lesser Bond film all over for me. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Majesty's Secret Service. Definitely not one of my favourite Bond films. Just too boring, too stretched out, and just the elements don't mix right here. The elements are in there, but it just doesn't gel right for me somehow. Anyway, each to their own opinion and all that.